And now, it's time for Football Friday Night with Rod Smith and the KRCG 13 sports team.
And good evening. Welcome to another great night for high school football here in mid-Missouri. Highlights ahead from 16 different games, some big rivalries, and some big matchups. We'll begin our expanded coverage at Helias Catholic High. The Crusaders a perfect 5-0. A chance to pretty much wrap up the Central Missouri Activities Conference, hosting Capital City, the Cavaliers, who still have a chance to win the CMAC. Homecoming for Helias, the court. Front row seats tonight. Opening drive of the Crusaders. Brady Fan finishes off the drive. Impressive 35-yard touchdown run. Helias up 7-0. The Crusaders defense forcing a fumble, gets the ball back. Then Max Malmstrom on a reverse, 12 yards, just gets in, conveniently scoring by the homecoming courts. All of a sudden, it's a 14-0 lead less than 3 minutes into the game. Thinking blowout. Cap City didn't think so. Late first quarter, Cavs on the board. Senior quarterback Evan Schaefer to the senior Caleb Terry, who does the rest. 32-yard scoring play, cut the lead in half, 14-7. Stayed that way until the end of the second period. Austin Weaver airs it out to Jordan Sykes. 29-yard touchdown. Helias on 1-7. Bring on the homecoming halftime, led by the world-famous Dance Explosion. Helias explodes in the second half to win at 35-7. Crusaders stay perfect. 6-0, 5-0 in the CMAC. They host Jeff City next Friday night. The Jays tonight, parts of hosting a second oldest high school rivalry. This side of the Mississippi, Jefferson City and Hickman. In the latest of the storied series taking place at Atkins Stadium. Hickman on top early. Prince Collins in for the nice run. QP touchdown made it 7-0. Hickman dog defense. 2 first-half picks. Check that one out. Tipped up and intercepted. Jay-Sean Scott takes it back. Long return pick 6. Hickman up 14-0. Prince Collins, what a first half for the Hickman running back. Here he goes. 80 yards, finds pay dirt. Hickman up 21-0. Cupes in control of this rivalry. Jays, though, would get things going after a big Central Bank KRCG tailgate. Nice throw by quarterback Alex Wilson and a nice catch by senior Zach Barnes. He goes in. Hickman still leading 21-6. Prince Collins gets the first half hat trick. Breaking free. Another nice touchdown run. Hickman led it 27-6 at halftime. They win it 41-6. Big congrats to Justin Conyers. 100th career win as a head high school coach. His good friend, assistant Mike Morse, has been alongside for all of those. More CMAC play at the Lake. The Rockbridge Bruins coming off a tough loss last Friday. Camdenton Lakers coming off their first win of the season thanks to Most Sports Zone for the video 7-7 game. In the first, check out Rockbridge quarterback Sean Nevels. A lot of room, 47 yards for the score. Bruins take a 14-7 lead. Another big play early second. Nevels short pass to Brookie Kreitza. Looks like the Lakers have him stopped around the 40-yard line, but watch this. Spins away several tacklers, gets to the far sideline. He will go all the way. 68-yard touchdown. All Rockbridge tonight, 63-7 over Camdenton. The Battle Spartans traveling to Sedalia tonight. Take on Smith Cotton Tigers. Tigers got a touchdown in the first on a run from Armand Wright. It was 7-0 after 3 quarters. They added 2 field goals and this safety in the fourth. 15-0 the final. Smith Cotton improves to 4-2 on the season. The Blair Oaks Falcons, defending state champions, ranked #1 in Class 2, unbeaten on the season, a perfect 5-0. Ted LePage and company back at home tonight, stepping out of conference play to play Blue Valley Southwest from Kansas. Falcons scoring on their first possession. Brady Dapkus goes in from a yard out. 7-0 Blair Oaks. What an effort for the Blair Oaks defense, forcing 4 turnovers in the opening half. Warren Davis with his first of 2 interceptions forced out of bounds in the Timberwolves territory. Blair Oaks would find the end zone again late in the first quarter. Tyler Bax rolls out. Vander Halford on the end of that one. 14-0 Falcons after a quarter. Big second quarter for the guys in green. After a Blue Valley field goal, Bax goes up top to Brendan Rackers, wide open. 73-yard touchdown. Connections 21-3 Falcons. After another Timberwolves turnover, Bax goes deep again. This time to Cooper Peters down the sideline. He'll outrun the defense. 68-yard touchdown. 28-3 Falcons get one more before halftime. Another Bax touchdown pass, this time to Brady Dapkus, 36 yards. It was 35-10 Blair Oaks at halftime. Falcons roll to victory again, still unbeaten, 52-10. The Osage Indians coming in 4-1, ranked 6th in the latest Class 3 state poll at home against Hallsville. Thanks to our Football Friday Night TV partner, Lake TV, for the video. Osage led by 3 at halftime. They came out swinging in the second half. Toss to Colton Butler, who breaks the multiple tackles to pay dirt 25 yards. Osage with more in the tank. Another running back with the nose for the end zone. Drake Williams weaves his way through the Hallsville D for 6. Osage sends the fans home happy. A hometown win, 46-15. Osage victorious. California Pintos at home battling the Boonville Pirates on Riley Field. Benton Altoff, 2-yard touchdown run in the second. California with the 7-0 lead. Boonville, though, scored late in the first half. Tatum Huff to Kyron Turner, and the touchdown ties it up at 7. Stayed that way in the fourth quarter. Boonville with 20 points in the fourth to win it, 27-7. More Tri-County Conference play. Mustang Memorial Park, Eldon hosting Southern Boone. Back and forth game here. Hometown Mustangs on the board first. Colin Brisbane runs it in from 5 yards out, but the Eagles respond. Their quarterback, Mason Shear, looking deep to his main target, Brody Troth. The junior hauls it in 21 yards, and the score, Troth not done. Southern Boone knocking on the door again. Shear hits Troth in the corner of the end zone. Pretty play. Southern Boone with the lead. Few dance moves there. Mustangs tied up before halftime. Drew Hines converts on the quarterback keeper inside the 5, makes it 14-14 at the break. But second half, all Southern Boone Eagles soar to a 34-20 win. The 134th meeting of the Highway 54 rivalry game tonight. Mexico and Fulton. Hornets in the red zone after a Mexico fumble to open the game. Junior running back Thomas Pittman dancing through the defense. Fulton up 7-0. Hornets getting better as a team. Bulldogs answer back. Gritty end zone run for the sophomore Marshall. Ball in at 7-7. Fulton hanging tough. Pittman finishing and punishing the Bulldog defense. 14-7. Fulton on top. Mexico, though, first play of the second quarter. Senior quarterback Charlie Fisher, the jailbreak. He takes it the distance to keep things tied. Fisher, an outstanding 3-sport athlete for Mexico. Big congrats to our good friend Steve Malincrot, honored along with his family for 30 years of Callaway County radio play-by-play. God bless you, Steve. Bulldogs finish strong. Mexico wins the Highway 54 Bowl again, 62-42. The Centralia Panthers ranked 5th in the latest Class 2 state poll, making the road trip to Highland thanks to Prepcast for the video highlights. Panthers big play early. Ethan Ross deep pass. Luke Waltmate wide open, easy 36-yard touchdown. 8-0 Centralia. Another big play late in the opening quarter. Olive Bomeyer takes the snap. Outside, goes 65 yards to pay dirt. 48-0 at halftime. Centralia wins big, 54-12. We have only just begun. More high school highlights ahead as we take you to Tipton, Harrisburg, homecoming at Lynn, and a few more stops. Stay with us on this Football Friday. Welcome back to Football Friday Night. One of the great stories so far this high school football season, the Tipton Cardinals. 4-1, ranked number 3 in the state Class 1 poll. Dr. Bill Duke and the Gridbirds at home tonight facing Fayette. The Falcons, all Cardinals in this one, scoring early on the Paxton Pyle touchdown. And how about the D? Watch Levi Street with a sack in the end zone, 2-point safety. Tipton getting the ball. Give it to Ty Bixler. Long touchdown. Tipton having some fun on the home field tonight. We've seen the offense, the defense. How about some special teams work? Will Cashman, outstanding athlete for Tipton. The senior takes the punt back all the way. Another Tipton TD. Tipton going to the air later. Senior quarterback Dane Schlotzauer to Will Cashman here. That for a touchdown. Cardinals scored 73 in the first half. They win it 79-8. Big football crowd in Lynn tonight. The Wildcats back at home hosting Russellville. Another good story in mid-Missouri. Tim Rulo's Indians 4-1, ranked in the state poll, number 9 for the first time in school history. Russellville getting started on their first drive. Matthew Carlton takes the pitch into the end zone. Touchdown Russellville. Then an interception here. Justin Seaver with the pick. That sets up the Indians for another TD. Russellville playing spoiler tonight in Lynn's homecoming. The Wildcats are on the move, though. Look at that. Tommy Schulin fakes out the defense down the sideline across the goal line for the Lynn touchdown. But it's all Russellville from there. David Pistol off the pitch. He outpaces the defender into the end zone. Russellville wins 49-12. The Harrisburg Bulldogs hosting South Callaway. This in Boone County. The visiting Bulldogs from South Cal bouncing back nicely tonight. Colton Adrian scores on the short touchdown run. Then it's South Cal to the air. 35-yard touchdown. Graydon Pontius to Adrian. 16-0 South Cal at halftime. Thanks to Tony Brandt for the video work. South Cal back in the win column. 36-20 with the victory. North Callaway, they get a big win at Louisiana, 54-0. Moberly gets another win, beating Marshall. Tolton edges past St. Francis. Borgia, good win for the Blazers. Montgomery County having a nice season, a big 38-0 shutout win, and Herman falls to Sullivan. The Salisbury Panthers off to a perfect 5-0 start. Match with Marceline tonight. Salisbury up big at halftime, adding to the lead here in the third quarter. Braden White, far sideline, 53-yard touchdown run. Salisbury now 6-0 after a 56-16 win. The Owensville Dutchmen at home trying to end a 16-game losing streak that dates back to 2023, playing 0-5 Pacific. Owensville kicked the field goal early, got a sack here from Leon Rasmussen. Not much after that, though. Pacific led it 21-3 at halftime. They cruise on to the 42-3 win over Owensville. And the Versailles Tigers, a very young team looking for that first win, playing at Adrian. Tough night for the Tigers. Adrian with all kinds of offense. Great effort by the quarterback here, breaking multiple tackles on his way to a 60-yard touchdown run. Adrian wins 61-0. Rolla falls to St. Mary's tonight. St. James losing to St. Clair. Westran falling to Scotland County, and it was Van Far beating up on Bowling Green. It is almost time to hand out our Football Friday Night Awards for the top defense, the top pass, and the top team. And a look ahead to a football Saturday without Mizzou, but another Tiger team.
Tonight's edition of the KRCG 13 Sports Desk is sponsored by the Mawkins Automotive Group.
The 19th ranked Mizzou Tigers are off this weekend, getting a bye. They will face Alabama 1 week from tomorrow in Columbia. So if you want to watch some local football tomorrow, head out to Reed Stadium in Jefferson City. The 2-2 Lincoln Blue Tigers have a chance to win a conference game as Southwest Baptist comes to Jeff City. The visiting Bearcats also 2-2 noon kickoff at Lincoln University. Westminster on the road at Greenville. William Woods University heads to Baker. Central Methodist also on the road at Mid-American Nazarene. Missouri S&T in Rolla with a home game. Homecoming in Lynn. They also had some softball today. Lynn tournament. The Lady Wildcats playing 2. Lynn beat Southern Boone 4-3. Then played Borgia and won 9-6. Ryan Ralston, the Wildcats, also winning yesterday, claiming a second straight undefeated Central State 8 Conference championship. A lot more softball in Columbia, too, with the QP Classic today and tomorrow. Volleyball at Hearns tonight. Missouri beats Arkansas 3-0. Back to our high school coverage, thanks to our good friend Dick Davis. The Poncharos delivery of the night. Best pass play. Here it is from Southern Boone. Mason Shear looking deep to Brody Troth. Hauls it in. 27-yard touchdown catch. That delivery helped the Eagles get the road win tonight in Eldon. Each week we feature the top D, our Steve's Pest Control Defensive Pest of the Week. Here it is. Warren Davis, the Blair Oaks Falcons. Pair of interceptions in the first half against Blue Valley Southwest, our Steve's Pest Control Defensive Pest of the Week. As chosen by the KRCG sports staff, we honor Culver's Team of the Night. For the best win, the honors go to the Hickman Cupies, winning the big rivalry game over the Jays tonight. Big congrats to Justin Conyers. 100th win as a head coach. The Cupes win their 5th game of the season. That's the most they've had in 13 years. And that is week number 5 of Football Friday Night. Thanks to our KRCG crew, producer Spencer, director Emily, and our great team headed up by Tony Mullen and Brian Hudnell, Ryan Smith, Nick Fuchs, Riley Fannin, Darren Beasley, and the newcomer John Beasley. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your football weekend.
Football Friday Night has been sponsored by GFI Digital, Kemker Heating and Air Conditioning, Steve's Pest Control, Community Point Bank, Culver's, Pancheros Mexican Grill, and Custom Promotional Branding.